TV soap news and spoilers. Today, we dive deeper into the dark and twisted world of Days of Our Lives villain Clyde Weston. Viewers have seen Clyde hatch many devious plans, but his latest obsession with acquiring the DiMera family assets by targeting Chad DiMera has taken a chilling turn. His previous attempt to manipulate the situation with Mark and Kat, posing Kat as Abigail, ultimately fell apart. But for those who think Clyde is done, think again. The danger Clyde poses is far from over, and his next move could be even more terrifying than before. What will Clyde do next? We believe that this time he will go after something far more precious to Chad, his children. Clyde's to concoct a twisted scheme involving Mark and Kat, turning Kat into a stand-in for Abigail to manipulate Chad's emotions and access the family's assets. However, Clyde underestimated the strength of Chad's love for his family, and the plan unraveled, exposing Mark and Kat's deception. Still, Clyde's dangerous ambitions did not end with that failed plot. If anything, the setback only fueled his rage and determination. And now he's preparing for an even more personal and devastating attack on Chad. We all know Clyde is ruthless, and in the past, he's already proven just how far he's willing to go. Let's not forget, Clyde was responsible for the death of Chad's beloved wife, Abigail. Her murder left Chad heartbroken and his family in shambles. But now that Clyde's plans have failed once again, it seems he's about to take an even darker path. Rumors are swirling that Clyde could shift his focus to Chad's children, and it's a theory that is hard to ignore. We've seen how desperate Clyde becomes when his plans fall apart, and this time he may target the one thing that Chad values more than anything in the world: his children. Clyde has already shown that he's capable of the unthinkable, so the idea that he might go after Chad's son Thomas, or perhaps even Abigail's daughter Charlotte, doesn't seem far-fetched. Imagine the horror Chad would experience if one of his children were kidnapped, taken as part of Clyde's twisted game for revenge and power. Could Thomas be Clyde's next victim? The possibility is all too real. Chad has worked so hard to protect his children after Abigail's death, but Clyde's cunning and persistence may put them in grave danger. After all, Clyde's motives have always been driven by a deep-seated need for control and domination, especially when it comes to the DiMera family. And what better way to break Chad than to steal away his son? If Thomas is kidnapped, the stakes would skyrocket for Chad. Not only would he have to race against the clock to find and save his child, but he would also face the psychological torment of knowing that Clyde holds his family's future in his hands. Clyde, ever the master manipulator, could use Thomas as leverage to force Chad into making unthinkable decisions, whether it's handing over control of DiMera Enterprises or even something more sinister. The burning question remains: will Clyde's latest plan succeed? Will we see the horrific scenario of Thomas being kidnapped play out on screen? And if so, how will Chad and the DiMera family fight back against this ultimate betrayal? If Clyde does go through with his twisted plot, one thing is certain: it will push Chad to his breaking point. The stakes have never been higher, and Clyde's determination to destroy Chad could finally lead to a showdown with unimaginable consequences. Viewers will be on the edge of their seats as they watch Chad fight to protect the people he loves most, while Clyde continues his relentless pursuit of power and revenge. Could Clyde really kidnap Thomas? Would Chad be able to stop him before it's too late? Our TV channel Soap News and Spoilers is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news, so subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.